Hello everyone, it's Anna from Nerdy Nordic Stitches. I'm back again. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer. Welcome if you're a new viewer. Thank you very much if you're a new viewer, but also thank you very much if you're a returning viewer. You're keeping up with my nonsense and sporadic posting. I'm trying to be better. I'm getting there, but yeah. So yeah, if you are a new viewer, my name is Anna. I'm from Iceland. I've lived in the UK for 15 years, somewhere around there. I'm married, an Englishman. We've got 2 kids, and yeah, that's me. I love to cross stitch. I'm also big on video games, Final Fantasy, Legend of Zelda. My current obsession is Baldur's Gate 3. That's a deep hole that I've gone down. But yeah, so that's why I'm called Nerdy Nordic Stitches, because I've got some nerdy patterns, although lately I haven't been stitching on very nerdy ones. But yeah, so at the end of last year, I'd been doing sort of vlog style videos, and I had planned to keep that up. However, the way I'm stitching at the moment isn't really conducive to vlog style. My last month of stitching was a bit boring for video, so I had like a few clips where I'd film stuff, but I've kind of abandoned those, and I'm just gonna film a normal video this time, and we'll see how it goes. I might go back to vlog style, especially if I start doing some bits where I'm kind of chopping and changing. That might be a bit more interesting to see then. But I think for right now, I'm just going to do one sort of normal video. Right, so to explain why I'm stitching the way I'm stitching at the moment, you need to know that I'm in a Facebook sort of stitching challenge game. It's called Fandom Stitching Central. We choose a different fandom every year. This year we actually have 2 fandoms. We've got Supernatural, which I'm obsessed with, and because of that I'm doing a rewatch of Supernatural, which is good fun, but it's also a lot of episodes to watch because we're trying to squeeze in 15 seasons into a year. It would be interesting to see if we manage it. I think that the leaders of the group have planned it out, so I'm assuming they've managed to squeeze everything in. But one of the challenges, because they've got several challenges, we have weekly challenges, we have monthly challenges, we have 2 year-long challenges, and then sometimes we have pop-ups that last a day or 2 or something like that. I don't participate in all of the challenges because I just don't stitch enough. You know, I work full-time. I have 2 young kids. They're 7 and 4, and yeah, life is busy, and other hobbies. So yeah, I just don't have time to stitch enough to cover all of those challenges, because some of the challenges you can post the same, if I stitch 100 stitches on a pattern, some of them I can post that in the weeklies, and then I can post in what's called the 25 and 25, which I'll explain in a moment, but I can't post it in the monthlies if I post it in either of those 2 groups. But if I post in the monthlies, then I can do the other year-long challenge, but not the 25 and 25. Yeah. So what I've been doing is yearlies and 25 and 25. How many times can I say 25 and 25? Let's see. So to explain what the 25 and 25 is, that is choose 25 projects to work on in the year 2025 and do 2,500 stitches on it. So I've been working on that. I haven't chosen all of my 25 and 25 projects. I think I've got 5 on there currently, and I'm just making progress on those. I may not even get to the point of doing 2,500 stitches on each and every one of them because of how I don't stitch enough to do that. We'll see. But yeah, so the first one I started on this year. I thought I'd just cover what I did this year, even though this has been covered in some of my previous videos from the start of the year. So I'm just going to explain it anyway. sorry, I'm rambling, sorry. So I started with Pretty Little New York, which is this one, which if you saw my whip parade at the start of the year, that's one that is a set of 4 like city patterns that I bought when I was pregnant with my son, who is now 7 years old. But I really want to get them done. Yeah, I'm trying to make progress on it, and this has actually prompted me to get some good progress done on them. Sorry, I went on a tangent and I had to resettle myself. I'm feeling a bit hyper today, I don't really know why. Yeah, so Pretty Little New York, I already showed you the finished version. This is where I was at the start of the year. And now I have done, in the year 2025, I have done 2001 stitches exactly. Because I've been trying to work on them in batches of 100, but apparently I counted somewhere wrong, because when I totaled them up together it was 2001 instead of 2000. So I'm not far off of having finished doing 2,500 stitches for that, and I've made a decent amount of progress, as you'll see in a moment, if I can get this facing right. So yeah, you've seen where I was at, and this is where we are now. So I've made a good amount of progress. It is coming along. I'm very happy. I forgot to mention with Pretty Little New York, I'm currently 58.32% done with that one. So we're over halfway done, which is good. May it continue the progress. Right, the other one that I have been working on just in the last few days, I kind of needed a break from Pretty Little New York, even though I haven't, I'll get to that in a bit. So yeah, the other one I'm working on currently is Pretty Little Hong Kong, which is this one, and this is where we were at the start of the year. I have done 261 stitches, so again, it's literally been like, I've worked on it 2 days this year. So we are now here making a little bit of progress, not loads, but that's where we're at with that one. So yeah, I'd really like to get those done this year if I can squeeze that in alongside any other stitching that I'm doing. The other thing that the other project I've been working on is my stained glass Zelda pattern, which is this one. It's no longer available. I bought it on Etsy ages ago. The seller is no longer there. I have a feeling it's a pattern that was just run through a pattern maker and it wasn't adjusted or anything, so it's not the greatest pattern. But I'm hoping that it'll be all right in the end. It better be. But yeah, so this is the full pattern. This is where we're at the start of the year. It's literally a screenshot from my whip parade because I forgot to take a starting pick at the start of the year. I discussed this in my whip parade, but my plan was to basically, because I'd initially started in the middle and then I'd gone top left, whichever way, my left, top left, and started in the black there at some point, and I decided I wanted to try and like connect them together to make sure that I hadn't gone horribly wrong, and I have done so I'm doing this 10th stitch, so half cross, which means I need to do 5,000 stitches to count for the 2,500 because they're half cross. Otherwise I'll be cheating. Yes, so where I'm at, I'm going to have to stand up to show this whole thing because otherwise it doesn't fit in frame because it's just big. We're here. I did it. So I think I was somewhere around like up here with the black somewhere. So I've gone all the way down here and I sort of initially just went across to where I could see where it was connecting to some of the stuff I'd done before, and then I couldn't be bothered to try and start doing anything here, but I started filling in this bit. So there's something that's coming in here. There's like a big circle here, and then there's a smaller something or other here, which is where the black is curving around. But yeah, I've done 3,600 half stitches out of 280,000. So, you know, it's probably going to take the rest of my life to do this, but I've made some progress. Yeah, that is where we're at with that one, which is all my stitching. I haven't done any more stitching. You can see now why I didn't do a vlog, because that black bit wasn't very interesting to film. Yeah. so yeah, in terms of how far I am with the stained glass Zelda, I'm at 2.23%. So yeah, not very far. It's gonna take a long time, but it'll be fun. I will enjoy it. The other thing I wanted to talk about is I got a lap stand frame, which I'm in love with. I got that for my birthday from my dad, which was basically me going, Dad, I don't know if you've got anything planned for my birthday present, but I would very much like this. And he went, yes, here you go. So yeah, he's quite like that. He likes to just be told, sort of in a roundabout fashion, what to get me, because yeah, otherwise he's clueless, which is fine. So yeah, lap stand. Sorry, I'm rambling a bit. I'm trying to work out how to show you this because it is currently sitting on my floor, and I think I'm going to struggle to put it into frame. Yeah, so I got the lap stand, and but what I wanted to do was drill holes on the sides of my other scroll frames, so that I could swap the legs around as I wanted, which is what I've done, and I'm very happy with it. It worked. Well, I say I've done it. My mum did it because she's a handy woman, lady. Yeah, so yeah, tried that, put it on my biggest scroll frame, and I worked on it on the stained glass Zelda on that. I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing, so much easier to stitch. I'm so happy. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. I shall try and put this into frame. We'll see if it works. It's kind of like that. I'll hold it up like that. So this is all adjustable. That's adjustable. So I can basically either sit on a desk or something, or like on the sofa, just where I was sitting with it. And then I can adjust it and just, you know, stitch as I want, you know, two-handed, when I'm obviously not having to hold it up into the air to film. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I have currently got Midna on here. I've literally just stuck her on there because I want to work on her as well soon. I think I'm going to put her as one of my 25 and 25. I want to get like those tension, like zip tie kind of thing. I don't know what they're called. If you go and watch Maria the Green Stitcher, because I have to shout her out, because this is what she did. This is where I got the idea from. She had that lap stand, and and that's where I got the idea to drill holes into it and be able to swap the legs around, because that's absolutely genius. So yeah, go see her. She's brilliant. She has so many ideas for especially the way that she FFO stuff is brilliant. So yeah, I have to recommend her. I've been watching her as well lately, watching her Flosstubes. She's on yeah, Flosstube and Instagram as Maria the Green Stitcher. I will link her down below. What else? I feel very manic for some reason. Other Flosstubers I've been watching are Books and Stitches. I love her videos. She does vlog style these days, and she does like a little game where she rolls a dice and it goes like and then she chooses what pattern to work on and that sort of thing, so that's always fun to watch. I've been watching Sheldon in Stitches. I think I need to watch his latest one. I've watched 2 of his episodes. I think he's got 1, maybe 2. I'm not sure. I need to go check. I know there's at least 1 out that I still haven't watched. I need to catch up on that one. Stitching Moon, I watched her. I was watching her several years ago. She's one of the first Flosstubers I ever watched. And I think she's coming back a little bit because she had a baby, and understandably didn't have a lot of time to stitch and or film. So her videos have been a little sparse in the last year, but I think she's coming back to it now, which will be really nice to see. And she also had like a 1 thread a week challenge that she did last year, which was amazing to see the progress. What did I say? 1 thread a week? 1 thread a day. Slightly different. Yeah, that was fun to watch. And she used that to finish a project for one of her kids last year, and then she's doing another one this year. It's like on a project that she's not very motivated to work on, so if she does 1 thread a day, then she's making like steady progress, and you can really see how much just that little bit of effort really helps. I usually watch Crafty Gaming Jamie, but she's not been filming very much this year. I hope she's okay. Maybe she just isn't feeling it. We'll see, but if I see her coming out with any more videos, then I will. That's like one of the first things I usually watch because I love her videos. I love her vibes. They're fun vibes. And then on to other things. So I mentioned in my whip parade that I want to do also a pattern parade. So whatever patterns I have in my stash, I need to organize myself to do this. So I've been organizing my Notion. I use Notion to organize my cross stitch. I've done a video, I think it was several months ago, showing just, or maybe it was maybe in one of my, I don't think I did a separate video, but it was mentioned in one of my videos. I did a little 10-minute talk about how I use Notion. So I've been slowly filling in stuff in my Notion. And I've got all my whips in there, which I got done finally at the start of the year. There was one day I just sat down and was just like, right, let's get all the whips in there. All the stitches that I've put in, everything, I've put that in from like Cross Saga and markup. And then I'm now putting in all of the patterns in my stash. And currently I have 68 patterns on my like to-do list. I'm not finished. I'm nowhere near finished, which is bad. I'm such an impulse buyer, and then I see a pretty pattern and I end up buying it. So yeah, that's where I'm at with that. But yeah, I think I might do, because I'm going to be slowly sort of ticking through that over the next couple months probably. And then I think in the summertime, sort of mid-year, I'll probably, instead of doing a mid-year whip parade, I'll do a mid-year pattern parade is my plan. We'll see if I stick to that plan. Who knows? But But yeah, I think that will be fun to go through all the stuff I have in my stash and fantasize about someday getting through, because there's a lot of them. And I'm constantly having, well, not constantly, I've gotten better at it. I used to be really bad about like seeing stuff on Etsy or favoriting stuff on Etsy, and then the seller being very sneaky and going, would you like a discount? And me going, yes, please, I would like a discount. Give me a discount and I will buy you stuff. Couldn't resist. But yeah, I've gotten a bit better about not impulse buying endless patterns, because I have so many. It's bad. But yeah, we'll go through that this summer and we'll share that with you. Yeah, I think that's the end of my rambling. There's been a lot of rambling today. Very, very strange energy today. Yeah, we'll leave it there. I will update you on my continued 25 and 25 projects. It'll probably be another just ramble video rather than doing vlog style like I've done before. Just because I'm not doing loads of different things. I'm just working on one project mostly. So yeah, that's where we're at. I will see you next time. I will try not to let it be more than a month. I'm trying to stick to once a month. I'm trying, I swear I'm trying. Yeah, right. Thank you all. If you actually made it to the end of my rambling, please do all the usual YouTube-y things, like, subscribe, comment, all of that. I'm also on Instagram under the same handle, Nerdy Nordic Stitches. I'm not great at posting. I'm trying to be better about posting there. I'm also on TikTok, same handle, and I don't think I've posted a video there since last year at some point. Late last year, but still last year. So it's been several months. I should probably try and post a bit more there. But we shall see. It's a lot to do. Right, I'm done. I'm gonna stop now. I'm being ridiculous. See you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye!